How you doing, lovely people? Hope you're well. It is Tuesday the 22nd of June. My name is Callum and we are back with the Summer Daily News Show. First and foremost, before we go any further, please do smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave comments below based on what I say. Hope you're all well. Let's get into it, people. So, according to the Liverpool Echo, no attacking reinforcements will be brought into Liverpool this summer. And also on top of that, they are reporting that Klopp is perceivably happy with the reinforcements that he currently has and with the personnel at the club. And it states that the likes of Origi, Shaqiri, Minamino will not be forced out of the club. They will only be sold should they want to leave. And should they leave, no replacement will be brought in. Now, when it comes to the Echo at the moment, I take everything that they say with a pinch of salt, purely because they've been so off with a lot of their predictions and a lot of their reports. They are starting to become a paper or news outlet that is very clickbaity. And I think they know by putting stuff like this out will get a lot of attention as well as get a lot of engagement and interaction. As much as we may sit here and say that FSG this, FSG that, or Liverpool's recruitment's this, Liverpool's recruitment's that, I'll be extremely shocked if Origi and Shaqiri are with us at the beginning of the start of the next season, and I'll be even more shocked if we were to sell them and not replace them. Now, again, we have our four main attackers in Firmino, Salah, Mane, and Jota. However, I think everyone can see we are crying out for at least one, even two more attackers if we really want to compete on multiple fronts next season. Is it going to be difficult to acquire players of that quality that can come in and challenge Mane and Salah and Jota and Firmino? Yeah, of course it will be, but this is what top clubs do, and this is what we have to aspire to. I personally think we will get someone in. It just depends on who it is and what the quality of the player is like. But I'll be very shocked if we don't get anyone in. I'll be very shocked if Origi, Shaqiri, Minamino are still at the club at the start of the new season, because they just haven't really had that game time. And I mean, they've all proven over the course of their careers, especially Origi and Shaqiri, that there's players in there. Minamino, we saw the best of him when he played against us for RB Salzburg. Hasn't really worked out for him, fair enough. Shaqiri, especially, even in the Euros, you saw the 2 goals. I mean, like, he's a quality footballer. It just hasn't worked with Liverpool. He doesn't work with our system as well as the other attackers. So I do think he'll be sought after, and I do think he will move on this summer. But interesting to see that the Echo reporting this. Once again, I don't believe it. I'll be very shocked should it happen. But again, only time will tell, and I'll reserve judgment until when the window shuts. Next topic on the agenda is apparently Brighton and Burnley are looking to try and buy Nathaniel Phillips. So we all knew it was going to be difficult keeping Nat Phillips, especially after the performances he put in. Buying Konate as well. He splits the opinion of the fan base. You've got fans like me who are very much hoping that he stays and he bolsters the squad. But then you've got others who are in the sort of boat of saying, thanks for the work you've done. Thanks for helping us get top 4, but you don't really suit the system. So it's probably best to move on and we use that money to strengthen other positions. I mean, after last season, I'd personally like us to go into the new season with 5 centre-backs, 5 bona fide centre-backs, not 4 and Fabinho or Henderson at centre-back. I want 5 out-and-out centre-backs. I want all the positions covered, especially considering Virgil Gomez and Matip are coming back from bad injuries. So effectively, you're down to 2 centre-backs to start the season, because it's inconceivable that you can expect Gomez, Virgil, and Matip to just hit the ground running and not have any setbacks. So I would personally keep Phillips at least until January, in my opinion. I think that's the bare minimum we should be doing, especially when it doesn't look like Reece is ready and we have no idea what's going on with Ben Davies. I personally would keep Nat Phillips, but again, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Another story I want to shed light on is Carragher saying that he believes Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain could play right back for Liverpool. Now, we discussed this briefly on the Monday Night Live show, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already. Not for me, no. Does he have the attacking attributes to play there? Yes, but if we've seen anything over the course of Klopp's tenure, especially in the last 3 years, the fullbacks probably do the most running in the team. Not to mention the quality on the end of it. Now, Ox isn't known for his great crossing ability. He can dig out a good cross now and again, but his crossing ability is pretty average. Not to mention he's injury prone, and putting him in one of the most demanding positions on the field in our team, I think is just, you're asking for trouble. Plus, as a defender, he's not very good as a defender. It's not his fault. He's just not a defensive minded player. He's an attacking minded player. So I'm totally against this idea. I don't want to see it happen. I'd rather see Ox used in midfield, where that's his best position. However, there have also been reports saying that he'll be used as part of the front three next season, sometimes to allow some of the other players to be rotated and get rest. Again, that's not something I want to see. Ox is a good centre midfielder, and I'd like to see him playing in his best position. But again, you know me, people, I want to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comments below. And another story I want to touch on is Sadio Mane donating or helping to fund the build of a new hospital back in Senegal in his home village. Apparently, he helped with around £450,000. Again, I'm just not surprised. The guy he's such a good, humble guy, and say what you want about him on the football pitch, that's absolutely fine. You can critique his professional ability, but as a human being, you don't get many people better than Sadio Mane as a human being. The guy is absolute quality, and we're lucky to have people like that in and around the club. And it's a beautiful feeling to know that us as a club had these sort of characters like Henderson, Mane, Salah, Firmino, Alisson, all the like Origi with what he's done with the university scholarship. Like, we have so many good people at the club. It's a true testament to what we're building there, and long may it continue, because it's really good and it's positive, and we need positivity in this world. So hopefully things like that continue. But I mean, again, people, we've been linked loosely to Vlahovic as well. Again, Vlahovic is another player who's potentially coming as a striker. Again, would love to know your thoughts on that. I don't necessarily know if I'm that keen on him, but as I've said throughout this whole summer, whoever we get, I've got to sit back and just allow Klopp and Edwards to do what they do, because their track record in the transfer market is pretty special. So just got to take it and deal with it, and hopefully they all do a Jota and they prove me wrong and continue to prove me wrong. So we'll see. But it's a big summer. Again, I don't expect any happenings before the end of the Euros. But after the Euros is concluded, probably give it a week, and then I expect to see some movement. I don't expect to see a lot of movement, but I do think we'll get one or two in. It just depends on the quality we get. But as always, people, I'd love to say a massive thank you for everyone who supports. Please do continue to support. Check out our merchandise in the link in the description. And as always, people, thank you very much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. Until we're back next time, stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, and we're out, people. Take care.